after using the Z Flip 8 for almost an entire month now, these are the 5 biggest problems I've been having with it. And look, before you smash that dislike button, in this video, I'm only going over some of my negative experiences that you need to watch out for. I've also made an entire video going over the best features of the Flip 8, so if you're interested, it's in the description. Let's start this list by going over the battery. I know I've been glazing it profusely over the past few videos because it's a major step up from the Flip 7, mainly because of the carbon silicon technology. Someone said, I'm Samsung and I can confirm I improved the battery solely because it showed fossil. Yo, that's what I've been telling y'all. Lee Jae-hyung's my day one. But look, battery has improved thanks to me, obviously. But Samsung Hyung got one thing wrong. You gave us carbon silicon technology, but left out one of the biggest advantages of carbon silicon: super fast charging. This phone charges at a snail's pace. It's super slow, and to demonstrate how slow it is, the Fold 8 has the same carbon silicon tech, but it also has a bigger battery and it charges to 100% faster than the Flip. Like, God forbid your phone dies one day and you have to plug it in, because you'll be forced to sit and reflect for like a proper 5 minutes before the charge hits 1%. And officially, charging speeds for this are listed at 25 watts, but in reality, it's much more like 14 watts. Because to get the full 25 watts, you need the right cable, the right plug, the right humidity, the right culture and attitude. It's unreasonable. But also, if you look on the forums, people are seemingly having issues with battery life. But that is not a major problem because most people are just getting their phones. And these pedestrians think that the battery will be optimized off the rip. Nope, this thing needs time, a solid 2 to 3 weeks to optimize battery to your usage. So give it some time and the battery life will change drastically. Battery life is not an issue. But if that wasn't bad enough, it wasn't that bad. This next issue is major because it's potentially deadly. And because I know Samsung is watching this video, obviously, let's just keep this between us and, not make a big deal out of it. This thing heats up like crazy. My G, I'll be halfway through taking down Lubu's army and I'll literally feel the heat of war in my thumbs. They get hot. So hot, in fact, that the screen becomes wet from my sweat. And this is after I've done all the gaming optimizations and set my profile to light. Like, look, man, thank you for the Snapdragon, but why the hell did y'all cut back on heat management? This thing gets turned. If you're using Google Maps on data, turned. Filming in 4K for like 10 minutes, turned. Charging up because you have to, turned. Now the pedestrians might be thinking, bro, just throw on a case and it'll be fine. Sure, yeah, let me put on a case over the literal cover screen and half the inner display. The heating specifically radiates out of this cover display and has an impact on this inner display, this top half of the inner display as well. So if you throw a case on it, it wouldn't save you from the heated gua sha massage you didn't ask for. Honestly, Hyung, if you can't figure it out, just call it a feature. That's what I do. Now, those two issues might not be big enough for you, so perchance let me introduce you to one of the biggest disappointments. But before I do, how about a subscribe stay, fam? It really helps grow the small channel. Also, follow the IG too. We're building PCs on that and also doing tips and tricks. So what is the absolute disappointment? It's right there. Right there. That camera. Okay, it was a disappointment last year and it is now a bigger disappointment because Hyung tricked me into paying $200 more for a device with less memory and the same old garbage camera. The Z Flip 7 camera is one I've already banged before, so I'm not gonna do it again. It'll work for someone casual just sharing pics with friends and family, but for anyone trying to create content to earn minimum wage, this ain't it, bro. These cameras won't even make you enough money to buy an expired cup of ramen. I know people aren't considering phone cameras to generate revenue, but I'm just illustrating the fact that I tried to make a whole video using the Z Flip 7 camera, and that segment of the video made a grand total of $2.51. Even y'all didn't want to watch it. So if anyone makes a video with the Z Flip 8 camera and can earn more than $5, I'll send you a cup ramen. How about put my mouth where my money is? Now let's get serious, guys. Get closer. A little bit closer. Not that close. Relax. Take a deep breath, okay? Because this next issue is a bit of an issue. Cover OS. Wait, yes, I glazed it. Yes, look, Hyung, thank you, for copying Razer's Cover OS. No, truly, I do actually appreciate it because it makes it so much more functional. But if you were gonna copy Razer, why didn't you just copy it all the way? Why didn't you copy the screen rotation that's built into the rollers, huh, fam? I used to be able to use Google Maps on my Flip 7 after downloading a third-party app so that the directions wouldn't be blocked by the camera, but that app ain't working on the Flip 8. So I'm literally stuck guessing where I need to turn. I mean, yeah, I could crop my display. but I paid for the whole display. I'm not gonna do that. But wait, don't leave yet. I'm about to say something that y'all are thinking, okay? It's about the cover screen. Everybody's thinking this, but no one has said it. Not on any online forum, nowhere. What the hell even is this homepage? Someone tell me how to customize my homepage. Like, I don't want AI narrating how my evening's going. I want my own widgets and my own apps, my phone, my choice. Like, seriously, what kind of garbage homepage is this? I've been trying to listen in on some online conversations, and no one thinks this, like, evening check-in is a problem. Yeah, sure, I could just swipe and boom, my widgets are there, but this reminds me of the older Galaxy that had that newspaper page, and that was the first thing I would disable every time I'd buy a Galaxy. Now, this is just a software issue, and with more feedback from, of course, me, I expect Samsung Hyung to fix it quickly. But it's kind of annoying, paying so much money, getting less for your trade-in, and still getting a pretty half-baked CoverOS experience, given that they just copied one that's already about 4 years old now. And my final major issue is, look, I expect most people buying a Flip to know exactly what they're getting into, right? Like, this is not going to be a productivity behemoth. It's just going to be fun and an incredible, awesome experience for someone who values portability and new tech. That's me. That's what I do. That's what I like. But I'm literally almost homeless now. What the hell are these prices though? $1,400? That price would make sense if this was still experimental technology. But this is no longer experimental technology. This technology, this folding tech is like 7 years old now. There are people doing insane things with folding displays, primarily in China. My point is, you can't keep justifying this premium price for tech that is no longer experimental. Stop. Plus, you know what hurts more? Hyung gave me less money for my Flip 7, my 512GB Flip 7, in exchange for a 256 or more like 230GB phone that is on paper and for most of the world virtually the exact same. So if y'all see me stealing grapes in the Square One Walmart, please understand and move along. These bills ain't chilling. But you see, Samsung knows this. Samsung Hyung is criminally underestimated because that is why they released the Flip 7 FE. You see, I asked myself, when the Flip 7 FE came out, why would you release one of the biggest waste of spaces imaginable? And I realized it was because the Flip 7 prices were tanking. At one point, the Flip 7 price fell to like $510 on Amazon, literally. And to save that dying ship, the Flip 7 FE was released at a $600-700 price point to bolster the flagship price a bit. Flip 7s are close to $600 right now. And in just a few months, I'm guessing, as we get closer to the holidays, and as long as a Flip 8 FE isn't released, the Flip 8 is going to start tanking as well and easily be under like $1,000. I'm saying it right now. So hang in there, be patient, and outsmart the Big Daddy himself. Guys, that's it for this one. I'm gonna go dodge the hate, find some cup ramen, and until next time, get some rest.